All right, so let's go ahead and dive right on into stage three at this time. So we already talked about, sorry, not stage three, stage two. This is class number three. That number is so confusing, but stage two is contact. So once we build this list of people, we have to reach out to them, all right? Or my personal favorite, they reach out to me, right? Because the conversation is all different when they reach out to me as opposed to reaching out to them. But hey, there's a way we initiate that. There's a way we are proactive with our marketing campaigns and things like that. So with this software, obviously we can do all kind of magic with marketing campaigns, right? Can you show us some stuff?
Oh, I would love to. So now that we have our results here, let me go ahead and pull up the Propstream here. So now that we've filtered our senior owners, they're off market with equity, essentially distressed senior owners, we're going to go ahead and check them all off and add it to a marketing list. So we'll call this ULA's list. All right. And hit save. And once we do that, we're going to separate these results and place them into the My Properties page. Now look, at this point, if you want to take the manual route, you can click on your lists, check them all off, and export this data. Now, you're just going to get the addresses, the homeowner's name, and that's pretty much it. So we're assuming you're going to be knocking on doors or doing something with this list of addresses. Or you can pay the additional costs, think of it as an investment, and skip trace this list. So I can now skip trace by clicking on skip tracing and selecting any list that I've saved to skip trace, like ULA's list, for example.
So what's skip tracing, real quickly?
For those that don't know what skip tracing is, it's essentially there are these third-party providers out there that we've partnered up with, more than one essentially. And we're taking the list that you just generated, this senior owners list, and we're sending it to them on the back end. And they're going to get you a landline, a cell phone, or an email within the next 5 minutes or less. That's what skip tracing is. So that is what I'm doing now. Built that list, I'm selecting that list, and now I can skip trace that list, place that order, and from there, I'm going to get the results. Now, your results, if you place the order, will be stored in the contact area here on the left-hand side. And then from there, you'll be able to now export that list of landlines, cell phones, and emails, or if you'd like, you can take it into our campaign area. So just like Ula mentioned, why call them when they can call you? So with the campaign area, you can establish a whole new campaign. Call it whatever you'd like, Ula's campaign, and then target a specific list. In this case, the list of 175 senior-owned properties we just built. After you've named that campaign and targeted that list, you can save this campaign to initiate it. And at this point, when your campaign has been established, you'll be able to create a landing page for them. So you can talk to them about their situation without directly talking to them about their situation. And this landing page comes with an application that they can fill out. It allows them to leave their name, phone number, and email, and a message. So just to give you an idea right here, see if I can find a campaign that I have with a website that you guys can look at. Mm-hmm. While that's loading, after establishing that website that they can go to without ever having to call you and filling out their information without ever having to speak to you, this is just an idea of what a landing page looks like right here. We can help you with a lost loved one, if it's a pre-probate list, all of that stuff. But here's that application that they can fill out. So website comes first. After that, you have the luxury of sending them a postcard, a ringless voicemail, or an email to direct them to that website.
Awesome. That's great. That's a fantastic one. So now, from what I just saw on the screen, there was postcards, obviously. Well, the first one was the website, the fact that it's a landing page. So if you don't want to get all crazy fancy all over the place, they have it all good to go right there. People can fill it out. And one of my biggest mistakes of all time is that because my background is computer engineering, my natural mind goes to getting more technical and more. And I wasted so much time trying to don't overstress this. Just use the tool. It's really about consistency and what you said in the beginning, which is patience. But if you're being consistent and you're always running campaigns from time to time, it's easier to be patient because your input is really all you should be looking at. And when you do get a phone call or somebody fill out the form and you get that email with somebody's data in it, then you just generated leads. Speaking of generating leads, right? I think right about now we're ready to get into class 4.